everybody, it's your girl, Pajama, with Pajama Life. I'm here at the Casa Studios, the Pajama Life Studios, in our second studio. So, hey, welcome back. Today, we got a couple of really interesting movie and TV show. We'll be covering Santa Camp on HBO MAX and The Peripheral on Prime Video. But I can't do it without my two best buds, these fellas right here. And let's start off with our guru of all things Star Wars. Say hey to the people, David.
Hello, everybody, or should I say this time of year, ho, ho, ho. It's not a Santa hat, but it does describe kind of the blistery cold weather that we're about to experience. If you listen closely in the background, you might hear me making ice cubes or something. We're hoping they're making ice cubes, or at least the refrigerator stays on. Great to be with you to talk about these shows tonight. Looking forward to seeing if it's trash or cash or whatever phrase we're going to use tonight to describe these shows.
Then let's head out to our buddy, the professor of all things Marvel and Tolkien. Say hey to the people, Patrick.
Hey, everybody. Good stuff to talk about tonight. This is an interesting show because we are all in 3 different states right now. So frozen, water, and gaseous. So
there we go. The gassy one.
I don't know. I'm definitely liquid. So here we are.
Oh.
Okay. Well, why don't we start off with our holiday pick, which is the HBO Max documentary, Santa Camp. Let's take a peek.
And it's open for Santas of all types, Mrs. Clauses, elves, and other holiday performers.
We've come a long way, baby.
So I got a call to book a Santa, and she said, "Is he white?" And it was like, well, yeah. And there's a Santa named Chris. He's black, and he has a heck of a story to tell.
I have never had any problems out of anybody. All of a sudden, we got a problem with Black Santa. But this man, he ain't coming down.
My daughter is super proud of me for becoming Santa.
Daddy. This is my daddy.
I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but I know that I have to do it.
Okay, Patrick, why don't you start us off?
It was something. It was different than what I expected. I expected, not looking at it until I turned it on, that it was going to be another sickly sweet movie that Pam had picked about Christmas. Yes, make that face all you want. Make that face all you want. But this was good. It was a documentary, and it showed some interesting perspectives on people that weren't part of the normal Santa cookie cutter.
Yeah.
Forgive my pun. The cookie cutter Santa. We had some different kinds of Santas. Showed how they worked. Were working through being different. And their communities accepting them or not accepting them in some cases. And it was good. I enjoyed it.
Oh, okay. Oh, and trivia, Patrick, you were a Santa at one point.
I have done Santa before, yes.
Yeah, okay. So he has a unique perspective on Santa. And David, what did you think of Santa Camp?
Well, and I knew nothing about this when I came in. So while I didn't think it was going to be a sickly, sweet Hallmark movie, I did have visions of the clown college that they have in Peru, Indiana, where people learn how to be clowns and go into a circus college, I think, or at more to the point. I found it so, and Oscar thought it was great too. I was real, Christmas is something that I think should bring people together, and that little girl was inspiring. The look on her face, that magic of Christmas.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous that there's any conversation about that's not Santa or that's not Mike, that's just ridiculous. So I thought this was an important story and a fun story and a good one to tell. And Santa, there's a lot of different Santa Clauses out there, and let's argue about the important things and try and show love and goodness to others. And God bless that Santa Claus. I really like that gentleman. That was cool. Really well done.
I thought it was a really interesting and poignant. I didn't know what to expect either. I just saw it and just was like, oh, that could fit in with our holiday theme. And then I was watching it and I got a little choked up about it.
Yeah.
It was really emotional and heartwarming. And this day and age, that silly woman in her car talking about this is not Jesus and and I'm like, lady, do you really know the background of Christmas the way we celebrate?
Yeah.
It's totally pagan. So you sitting up there worried about how the Santa is not reflecting Jesus, none of it does. So,
well, no.
I mean, we want to be technical about it, but I think that it does cover a Black Santa, a trans Santa, and a special needs Santa. And it was really, I think, important. Imagine you're a special needs child and you see a special needs Santa who is there. I mean, how inspiring is that? And when the young transgender girl, transgender male, forgive me, people out there, I'm learning, really just took to the transgender Santa, it was just as inspiring as me being able to see a Black Santa when I was a little girl and how inspiring that was for me. So I think that people get stuck on where it should be because it was like that when I was a kid. But they had jalopies and no one has a problem with, a Tesla. You don't hear people saying, well, I wouldn't drive that car. That's not like the car I had when I was a kid. I mean, it's just dumb. And it just shows people's racism, homophobia, their ableism and just downright meanness when you start complaining about if somebody else is a Santa other than what you think they should be. So I think people just need to mind their own business, love each other, and don't worry about what somebody else is doing. So I think you'll be a lot happier if people stuck to that. So definitely, though, I think we all give it the big yay for Santa Camp, an important documentary. And good for the documentarians for finding such an interesting topic to cover. Okay, next up, our final sci-fi pick of the year is the big budget sci-fi. Hey, and it was a book by William Gibson. So check out the book of The Peripheral. Let's check it out.
This here's the only world that I got. What is it?
Cutting edge VR, Flynn. Folks want me to beta test it.
Is this like your other Sims?
I can feel things. Everything.
Don't appear to be in our database. Your name is.
Is that thing safe?
Bit late to ask now, don't you think?
Ooh, I want to go first. Oh, I loved it. Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy were the same creative team behind Westworld. And so you see a lot of those kind of elements in there. And the graphics of it and the look and feel of it is just so amazing. And the actress playing the villainess, oh my God, she is incredible. I love her. And what is it? The actress playing the detective in charge, Low Beer. She was awesome too. And but why is everything being set in London lately?
Being what?
It seems like Amazon went to London to do a bunch of productions. Maybe because of COVID, they could finally find cheaper locations or something. But I mean, this was fantastic to me. I enjoyed the story. The ending kind of set me back a little bit. I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. No. But throughout, I just enjoyed the whole twisty turny kind of thing of it. So definitely check out the Peripheral. David, what do you think?
I too enjoyed it. I can see that this was a book. I mean, it had that feel to it. There was some depth there.
Mm-hmm.
It reminded me of a movie from the 80s. Actually, it was called Brainstorm. It was Natalie Wood's last picture.
Uh-huh.
And there was some similarities there. Christopher Walken was in it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think so there was a little bit of that there. Really enjoyed the CGI. And
yes.
I thought that was killer. And Chloe Grace is really just an outstanding actress.
Yeah.
She was very strong as a child, as we've seen her grow up into adulthood, and she's really got just good acting chops. She's just a good performer, can carry a show. And I did find this because this was a surprise how much I did enjoy this.
Oh, great. Pat, what did you think?
Well, I was a little disappointed. I mean, because and it's probably because I've read William Gibson books, and I remember when I read Neuromancer in like 9th grade, or maybe it might have even been high school, and it was the book that created the word cyberspace, and I mean it was groundbreaking. It was amazing. The way it talked about things. And I've read several of his other books, like John. They made a lot of movies from his stuff, because it was really good and tied to futurism. But the whole movie felt like it should have been what Ready Player One should have been. The way you jacked yourself into a alternate reality. It felt like and maybe I'm conflating another movie with this one, whereas I thought that would have been a better fit. And I enjoyed some of the ideas about them kind of linking minds and stuff, and that was very, very William Gibson.
Yeah.
It just, the story didn't move me. It didn't pull me along. It was interesting to see some of the characters. The special effects and stuff were pretty decent.
Yeah.
It was interesting to see Cho Chang come back, from a Harry Potter series as the one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's who that was. I was trying to figure her
Oriental
out.
Scottish accent. It's
Look
her.
at her.
I looked it up to find out. I'm like, oh yeah, that is her. Cool. She's grown up. There we go.
Yeah.
But it just didn't grab me. And to a certain extent, maybe because I'd seen it was William Gibson, I was looking for a little more.
Yeah.
And I've read some of his books, but it wasn't bad. It didn't grab me.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a thumbs down. It wasn't a thumbs up. It was somewhere in the middle. I didn't feel
it left you with a little bit of a chill, perhaps.
Oh.
I did not feel that I had lost several hours of my life, but I did not go, oh my God, this is really good. So somewhere there, somewhere in between.
Okay. Well, lukewarm response, but David and I liked it, so it wins. But I think definitely check out the Peripheral and read the book, but watch the series first and then read the book. You might enjoy it a little more. Well, that takes us to the end of our show this week. And next week, we will review, it's finally out on streaming, Black Adam, as well as we'll give our best holiday movie, and we'll probably have a big debate over that. So, and then the following week, we will do our year-end review. So definitely come back, check us out. Hey, David, once you say goodnight to the people, any final words you want to give?
Well, I'll just say so long, everybody. Get those Christmas gifts wrapped and packed and be ready to go so you can enjoy this holiday season. Come back with us so you can hear a little bit more about our favorite shows next time.
All right, Patrick, say goodnight to the people and any final words you have.
Good night to the people, and everybody stay warm, stay safe, and eat too much and drink too much this over the holiday season. That's my advice.
But don't drink and drive.
No, I didn't say do that. I said just drink too much. You can drink at home real easy. Trust me, I know.
And don't eat and drive. It's just a messy car. Fries and chili dogs. Don't do that to your car.
Well,
you gotta pick right food. You gotta pick right food. I do it all the time.
Here's the thing about drinking at the Christmas dinner.
Then
it opens up to very uncomfortable conversations and bad times. So wait until dinner's over and then tie one on. Because otherwise you're fighting at Christmas, which is no fun for anyone. So but definitely come back next week. Check us out. Also, check out my diverse holiday movie review on each day up until December 24th. You can check them out on my Pajama Life YouTube, TikTok. Yeah, I got TikTok and Instagram pages. So definitely take a look at that, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.